And thanks for joining us here on this Wednesday afternoon. It's unusually warm Wednesday afternoon here across Colorado. 9 News Weather Impact Team Meteorologist Chris Bianchi with a look at your weather forecast for us here across the state today. And the story, really just unusually warm temperatures for us here across Colorado. Had some earlier fog this morning that has since lifted, but Holyoke, we were just in the thick of the soup most of this morning. That has lifted up. Burlington, we've actually had some rain showers here and even some rumbles of thunder this morning. Excuse me, that has cleared on up for us. And right now here in Denver, we're in the low to mid 60s for us. 63 here in town, 65 out at the airport. But on the south side of the metro area, we're actually on the warm side. We're heading up into the upper 70s today, fueled by a strong south wind that'll get those temperatures well into the 70s in just a few hours. 30% chance for storms between 3 and 10 p.m. 70s, 80s, eastern plains, 50s and 60s in the mountains for those highs. So very, very warm for today, about 15 degrees above average across most of Colorado, especially on the eastern plains. Still seeing some showers. Those are the ones I was mentioning out by Burlington earlier on. Those are now a little bit on the weaker side and a little bit more isolated, but we do have a storm out there in looks like Teller County where we're seeing some showers and storms, and still seeing some action out there in parts of the high country, and also some snow for us on the Wilson Peaks there outside of Telluride, and a few rumbles of thunder in the San Juans. I've been seeing so much of that rainfall. We got pretty persistent southwest flow. That means more of that unsettled weather as we head over the next couple of days, including today. Flood watch through tonight for the eastern San Juans, 1 to 2 inches of additional rain. The story will be an unusually late threat for severe weather. Now, for the Denver area, this is our latest threat for severe weather of any kind since 2010 for us here in Denver. So again, when we're talking about even if it's a level 1, a marginal risk for severe weather, having any sort of severe weather risk this time of year is pretty unusual. Keep in mind, our average for snow is 3 days away, and we've got some of that severe weather for us for today. So again, that's kind of one of those takeaways, just a little late. That's kind of more of an August thing that we're seeing here in mid-October. But while those storms pop up here over the next couple of hours, those will spread north and east, and we'll see some of those storms move their way into the I-25 corridor. And in Denver, we'll have a few of those storms around for us this afternoon and this evening. There will be a higher risk for storms east of Denver and north of Denver later on today. So 3 to 10 p.m., I'll say this too, the modeling's really struggling with these storms today. So I'm just going to say there is a general risk. Main threat for many storms would be damaging winds today. So you might want to, I don't know, you got some of those Halloween costumes that are just kind of dangling around a little bit that could get blown about. I would maybe take care of those before the storms move through, because again, gusty winds will be the main hazard, and those storms will push on through as late as maybe even 10, 11 o'clock tonight, which is unusual for us in the Denver area to get some storms late into the evening, but we are going to have that potential for us. Rain, heaviest for us in the mountains, especially southern Colorado, still an additional inch or two possible, and we'll get a little slushy snow above 9,000 feet tonight as well for us. Tonight, we drop back into the upper 40s, light winds and cool out there. Temperatures in the 40s, 50s, eastern plains, 30s in the mountains, and tomorrow, upper 60s. Some chance for a morning shower, otherwise mainly sunny tomorrow, and a bit cooler for us. The highs of the 60s and 70s, eastern plains, 40s, 50s in the mountains. And that 7-day forecast, there you go. We start to see things cool on down just a little bit for us over the next couple of days. Next meaningful chance for rain after tonight will be probably on Saturday, and that's when we'll see some showers back in the picture, and then drying out and warming up just in time for that Bronco Bronco home game on Sunday against the New York Giants. Actually start, 7 of 11 at home on Sunday. So a lot of home games coming up as they take on the New York Giants, hoping to make it 4 in a row, the Broncos. Weather will not be a factor. Final thing I'll mention too for my friends, the Colorado Rapids, they have their regular season finale on Saturday night in Dick's Sporting Goods Park. A lot on the line for the Rapids in that game. Playoff implications. Weather will be maybe a bit of a factor. I mentioned that chance for some showers. It'll be a bit breezy on Saturday as well. I'll get you more details on that as it gets a bit closer, but just keeping an eye on that. It does look like it could be a little showery for us on Saturday in the Denver area. So top line takeaways, storms around today, gusty winds the main hazard, and then tomorrow we cool down, same for the next few days, and then we warm back up again for Sunday and Monday, and keep an eye on maybe a bit more of a significant cool down for the middle of next week. Chief Meteorologist Kathy Saban will have more for you coming up at 3 o'clock right here on the 9 News Family of Networks. Once again, I'm 9 News Weather Impact Team Meteorologist Chris Bianchi. Have a great rest of your Wednesday.